and see who you get. Wow.
Welcome,
Everything.
welcome, Bahrain IT Professional Toastmasters Club. To all youth leaders, good morning. Looking to improve your speaking and leadership skills, ignite your career, gain the confidence, speak up. You have come to the right place. Since 1924, Toastmasters International has helped more than 4 million people like you from around the world become more confident speakers and leaders. Toastmasters International is a world leader in communication and leadership development. With more than 364,000 members in over 16,200 clubs in 145 countries. This network of clubs and their Learn by Doing program are sure to help you improve. Toastmasters will give you skills and confidence you need to express yourself effectively in any situation. Whether you are a professional, student, stay-at-home, parents, or retired employees. Toastmaster is the most efficient, enjoyable, and affordable way of gaining great communication skills. You will learn how to formulate and express your ideas effectively, be more persuasive and confident when giving presentations, improve your one-on-one dealing with others. Don't delay, become the speaker and leader you want to be. Confident, charismatic leader were not born that way. As you progress in Toastmasters, you will get practice your skills by organizing and conducting meetings like what you are doing and motivating others to help you become a better negotiator, gain trust, inspire your team. The Toastmaster Vision. Every Toastmasters Club shares the same mission, clearly defined in the following statement. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Through this mission, each Toastmasters gain a clear understanding of the club purpose, and the organization as a whole benefit from a shared set of values and goals. Visit our next meeting. You are most welcome and you won't regret it. Without further ado, you need to follow some ground rules. Please turn off your mobile phones or put them on silent mode. Please do not crosstalk and follow the host instruction. Now here I would like to invite a person graduated in computer systems in 2001 from the University of British Columbia, Vancouver, Canada, holding Master of Business Administration in International Business and Marketing in 2009. Is working as a sales manager in group of AirTech located in Bahrain. The recent hallmark to have all COVID ICU set up in Bahrain with stringent time limit involved in social causes activities with distribution of food relief kits to the needy through various associations in Bahrain. Is a great personality. Readily supports voluntary in education related activities for parents, children education, social upliftment activities. Currently, he is serving Vice President Public Relations in Bahrain IT Toastmasters Professional Club. Along with, he is also serving his same role, Vice President Public Relations, Leaders Worldwide. And that Leaders Worldwide having visibility in 26 countries and 16 United States. Now he's doing coordination with AYLP Youth Leadership Program. Without a further ado, I would like to invite one and only one Toastmaster Tawfiq Abdul Qadir. Virtual floor is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mohammed Vikarudin, for the lovely introduction. Just to correct you, we are now 36 countries in Leaders Worldwide and 16 US states, which is, the number is, mashallah, alhamdulillah, it's ever growing. For you, Toastmaster Vikar, I have only 3 lines, and you can record it and put it in your Facebook. Your smile is your logo. Your personality is your business card. And the way you make others feel is your trademark. So big round of applause for my colleague and my co-coordinator, Toastmaster Mohammed Vikarudin. He's been relentlessly working hard to put this massive show, and he's also been doing a speechcraft which is going to be launched. All you youth leaders, please pass on the message to your parents. We are starting a speechcraft. This is going to be an additional advantage to all those who are non-Toastmasters. And even those who are Toastmasters, they can benefit and come to our club, BITP, if they are professional IT, in their professional IT firm, or they're working related IT, they can join us. Or if not, we are also starting another club which can always promote. Now I would like to introduce a gentleman who's a very dear brother to me. His visionary leadership and the result-driven way of working helps businesses achieve organizational alignment in support of mission accomplishments with a proven track record, spanning not 1, not 2, not 3. I can keep counting. It is 24 years and it's ever growing of success in driving organizational growth, specialization in IT. It's consulting, it's outsourcing, it's provision of all the managed services and including the training. A member of Toastmasters since September 2001. He's been 3 times a debate winner. So you can definitely encourage and ask him. The expertise is here to support you. He's area level champion of international speech contest in 2003 and 2020. He's co-sponsor of WMC Toastmasters Club, mentor of BAPCO Toastmasters Club, and charter member of BITP. He's also the past president, immediate past president of BITP. He was the one who was the visionary leader who said, guys, go ahead and start the youth leadership program. He's also currently serving as area director of Area 37. He's been not only a visionary leader, he's been a brother to all of us. He's been a mentor to you all. He's ever supportive, and I've seen him personally changing lives of people. And here, I'm sure he has something in him. He's been working extensively hard. I've seen him preparing the presentations, the last minute going on, working out how this will work. He's so much dedicated. I always get inspiration from him, and so is my colleague, Toastmaster Vicar. He talks every time about Toastmaster Santosh. He tells me that he is the one who inspired him. And now he's my mentor unknowingly because of Toastmaster Vicar, who's my mentor in the ITP. And it's been ever growing, and he's been continuously motivating everybody. And definitely he's going to put words of motivation without holding him further. He's on screen with you. Zoom is all yours. Toastmaster Santosh Abram, over to you with a big round of applause.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tawfiq and Toastmaster Mohammad Vikaruddin. Both of them have been great role models here. I've been hearing a lot of great things about the youth leadership program done by Bahrain IT Professionals Toastmasters Club. And especially these two tall standing figures have really been helping you a lot. And they're actually a role model to many of us, because they have, even if seniors like us, because they have been showing a kind of dedication that, there are many seniors who have to learn from them. And I really appreciate Toastmaster Vikaruddin as well as Toastmaster Tawfiq for what they're doing for these young ones. And I've been hearing that all of you have become great speakers. Is it right? Yes or no? I heard that
Maybe.
from Tawfiq.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Great. I heard that most of you have overcome your nervousness. Most of you have come forward with greater strength, greater enthusiasm. You speak as if you are a professional. Now, I'm here to spice up your speech. Now, how do you spice up? You can have a curry, you can have a grill or whatever, But then when you spice it up a bit, it tastes much more better, right? So I'm here to spice up your meal, and that's my motive today. I'm going to share the screen right away. 1 second, just hold on. Okay, somebody said it's an Onam special. Okay, I wish happy Onam to all the South Indians here, including myself. Okay. My entire aim today is to talk to you about voice and vocabulary. Now, how important are the voice? You see both of these people speaking. One of them is in the high pitch, and the other one is, just expressing. Now, let me tell you why voice is so important. Now, the medium of your message. Your greatest tool as a speaker is your voice. Why is it your voice? Why is it not anything else? With your voice, because you're not going to do sign language, right? We're going to speak. You're speakers here. Your greatest tool as a speaker is your voice. So every time you address an audience, what happens is that your mind, let me just put this, your audience, your mind, your body, and your voice act as partners in your effort to communicate with your listeners. Now, many of you will think, what is this Santosh sir talking about my mind? Where is body and voice, right? You talk about body language. When you speak, you have use your body language, right? Gestures, your teachers have taught about gestures to you, right? So you know how to use your gestures. But what is mind coming into this picture? I'll talk about it in a while. And when you speak, your voice is the primary link between you and the listeners. It is the medium of your message. Now, even with the video off, if I speak, some of you can understand me. Why? Tell me why. Unmute yourself and tell me why.
Because your voice is clear, and because because of your body language and your voice.
Yeah, because you understand. You're familiar with my voice, right? Now, I don't need to see Vikaruddin or Tawfiq's video. Every time they speak, I know that's them. Why? Because that's a medium. So every time somebody speaks, it sounds like Santosh or sounds like Vikaruddin, right? So this is the medium of your message, is your voice. So what I want to tell you is that how important is voice. It is very important, because that is your medium of your message. Now, moving forward, voice reflects your state of mind. What do you see this guy doing now? He's shouting, right? Yeah. When you speak, I told about the mind part, right, earlier. When you speak, your voice reflects your psychological and emotional state of mind. Now, if you are so unhappy and I say you are supposed to say that I'm happy, what do you say? How will you say it? I'm happy.
No, we'll be like
Really?
smiling and saying, I'm
Yeah, but
happy.
if your state of mind is that you're sad, your state of mind is that you're sad, and then you'll have to take you have a speech where you have to say I'm happy. So how would you say? You'll come in and say, uh, fellow members,
No,
I'm happy.
I'm
the
happy.
face changes.
Um,
You have to
no,
change the
because what you
face.
say and what
Even
you're
the
going to,
Voice
vocal
changes.
tone.
yeah, your gestures and your
Become
voice
low.
doesn't reflect what you're saying, right? Now, the good example is all of you are from schools, right? Your teacher comes and say one day, teacher comes and says, uh, all of you go to your classes, please. All of you go to your classes. So what does that really mean? All of you go to your classes. And she says, all of you, please, teacher, kids, children, all of you go to your classes. All right. Next day, she's in a bad mood. She comes and says, children, all of you go to your classes. What does that mean? Now, the first time when she meant this, the same word she used. The first time she meant is that, children, please go to your classes, which means that you can slowly toddle and go to your classes. But the next day, when she was in a bad mood, she means that, urgently go to your classes, I'm going to give you something. All right, I'm going to show you the cane. So, the same words could mean two things when you are in a different state of mind. Now, your voice should be what? It should be pleasant, conveying a sense of warmth. It should be natural, reflecting your true personality and sincerity. And it should be natural. You see, when I say that, you know what, Toastmaster Ayman? I have something very important to tell you. It's a conversational language, right? It's very natural. It shows my true personality. It's sincerity in speaking. It should be dynamic, giving the impression of force and strength, even when it isn't especially loud. When you are loud, sometimes you can be powerful. You can say, I will never fail, I will never fall, I will never falter. All right, now it's a powerful way of talking it. But then I was a little loud. You don't have to really use that loudness at times. You can even have the same dynamism when you speak without the loudness. They say, I tell you, it is going to be really interesting. I was dynamic. But was I at a high pitch? No, I was not loud. I was still at a lower pitch, but still I had the dynamism in me, right? So it should be expressive, portraying various shades of meaning and never some monotonous or even without emotion. Every time you say that, your emotion should show. You should be easily heard, have a good volume and clear articulation. Now what are you going to say then? We're going to have an activity now. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
That's only one person, yes. Let me hear from the others.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
All right. Okay. Now, what you do is that, see, I have done some theaters. I've done some plays and I've directed dramas right from the age of 14 years. I've been so interested in drama and skits and things like that. I've been directing skits, and when we have a professional theatrical thing happening, what we do is that when a person has to do a dialogue, we will write that dialogue, give it to that person, and say, read it as if you are going to enact that role. So before even the person by hearts the dialogue, you say read it. So he reads it once, twice, thrice, and then says it as if he's going to say it. Now I'm going to give you a dialogue, okay, right now. The dialogue is a father talking about his son. Okay, you understood? A father talking about a son. So it'll be written here. You got to read it 2 times in your mind, and then raise up your hands. And I will ask 1 or 2 or 3 people to pick up, or the coordinators will pick up 2 or 3 people, and they will be trying to say it in the same conversational language. No, don't just read it like a newsreader. The newsreader goes, the climate in Panama is 33 degrees Celsius. That's not the way you speak. Okay, you're going to speak as if you are going to be, conversing it, right?
Portraying
Now,
it the way
yeah,
it's.
exactly the way you're going to say it. Now let's try our voices. Read it as if you're speaking. Now go through it 2 times. I'm obstructing your view. You can see this, right? Anybody not seeing it? Okay. You read it, I'm sure. One or twice, 2 times you read it. Great. Now can I have hands up? The coordinators pick up one person who can read it as in the conversational language. All
Yeah,
right.
go
All right.
ahead.
Ankush, go ahead.
Yes. I have a son who is 4, and he has this bad habit of writing on the walls with crayons. And one evening, I walked into his room, and he was going at it, writing and rolling and so on. And I said, "Hey, hey, hey, are you stupid? Don't you ever do that again." And guess what happened? He did it again.
Good, 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 good. Good. Okay, who's next? Okay, Khadija, go ahead.
Yes, sir. I have a son who is 4, and he has this bad habit of writing on the walls with crayons. And one evening, I walked into his room, and he was going at it, writing and rolling and so on. And I said, "Hey, hey, hey, are you stupid? Don't you ever do that again." And guess what happened? He did it again.
Not bad. All right, good. So, who's next? Ayan Ibrahim.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Can I?
right. Yeah.
Okay. I have a son who is 4, and he has this bad habit of writing on the walls with crayons. And one evening, I walked into his room, and he was going at it, writing and rolling and so on. I said, "Hey, hey, hey, are you stupid? Don't you ever do that again." And guess what happened? He did it again.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Now, I should say that all of you are really good. Now, this is this few lines were lines of the 2015 champion Mohammad Katani's speech. All right. I'm going to see you. I'm going to just show you the video. In fact, Toastmaster Mohammed Bakaran will be playing the video. The rest of the people will give you chances later. I have a couple of other activities going on. Right. Go ahead. Here it is. The video is going to be played by Toastmaster Vikarada. Please.
I have a son who's 4, and he had this bad habit of writing on the walls with crayons. And one evening I walked into his room and he's going at it, just writing and drawing and so on. And I said, "Hey, hey, 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 hey. Are you stupid? Don't you ever do that again." And guess what happened? He did it again. Nobody likes.
Great. Give me a second. Let me just share that again. All right. Now, did you see the difference? Did you see the difference? And especially when they say, "Hey, hey, hey, hey," you know, the way he said that was like, that was so conversational, that was so real, that was low, real time. And then he said, "Are you stupid?" You know, the pause that came across. And then, "Don't you ever do that again." So it was a punch that came across, right? And then and the last moment, the way he concluded also was different. You guys did really well. But then, do you want to speak like Mohammad Katani?
Yes.
I'm asking a question.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, if you want to speak like Mohammad Katani, it is possible. He can even do better than Mohammad Katani. Do you believe that? You can do even better than
Yes.
Mohammad Katani, because every one of you are your own. You've got your own uniqueness. All right, now this was the thing that you did right now. Then move forward. Now I'm going to teach you some techniques on this. Remind me when we are 20 minutes past Toastmaster Vikara then. All right, I'm trying to just use each bit very well. Now use your voice. Now you're the volume. You're the whisper or the boo. Okay, I'm a guy with a louder sound. That sometimes acts as an advantage to me, sometimes it acts as a disadvantage to me. Now, when I walk into the room, people will say, and I speak, my club members will say he doesn't need a mic. He comes in and blasts, and if somebody is there on the mic, the guy will reach out to his the mixer to reduce the volume because I'm going to blast off the room. So there is a boom. Some people come with a whisper or a boom, but you got to have a combination of both. Even high volume is not always great. A whisper is not always great. You got to have a parallel between that. Pitch. I'm going to take that pitch a little more detail. I hope I'll have the time for it. It'll make a lot of difference in your speech. Vary the pitch, demonstrate emotion and conviction. And the rate, turtle or rabbit. I'm a rabbit. I'm a guy who runs fast. That's why I like a machine gun, There are shotgun guys also. Tick, 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 tick. And there are guys like me, go. And so you have to, what's your rate? The most effective speech rate is 120 to 160 words per minute. I remember, I was a certified trainer sometime back, and I was doing a training, Microsoft trainer, and I was doing a training in a college. I usually do trainings in corporate companies. And everybody said I'm a great guy. So I have this great guy mentality in mind. And then I went to this parallel college, which is actually just a local government college. And they don't understand my English the way others do. So I was kind of, hey, how are you? And I was speaking in my own swift tones. And suddenly when I spoke in the swift tones, and I asked them, did you understand everything? They said, yes. And I went back, and then the feedback form came. They said, there's an English guy who came in and spoke a lot of things. I don't even know what this said. So, which means that was actually a punch it was like punching and puncturing my ego, which I had an ego that I was really smart. And what happened is that I went on a very rapid rate, not knowing that these people do not know the language very well. So I got to slow down on there. So the rate is the most effective speech rate is 120 to 160 words per minute. Sound quality. Relax your throat while you speak. When you're nervous, you become a little difficult to word. I have this problem also. Even if I've spoken in many stages or won in many stages, still, when I get to the speech, and especially when it's a big speech, halfway down the line, my throat gets dry. And I had to use my saliva again, to get to encourage that all happens again, but you got to ruin it all. You got to move out of it. And control tension. When as relaxed you are, as much your sound can be flexed. Be aware that and act the role as you play. See, last time when we just said this, it was a father speaking, right? Because that's a father speaking, you can act like a father or speak like a father. So act the roles that you play. Like, for example, I had the speech where I was going to enact my teacher, Miss Mary. So there's a dialogue where Miss Mary says, after all, you're not so useless as I thought. When I say that, actually I have Miss Mary in mind. I'm not trying to do a mimicry. So I'm actually acting her out. So I'm speaking from the heart. Right. So is Toastmaster Zayed, do you want to say something? I see your hands up.
No. Thanks, sir.
All right. Okay. Fine. So let me move forward. Okay, now there is something called inflection, all right? Vocal variety. It comprises another important characteristic of speaking. An inflection is a raised pitch, a high note used to add emphasis to a word. A single change in inflection may often change the meaning or implication of a sentence. Now, all these words are same, right?
Yes.
All these words are same, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to teach you something called inflection. The difference with one word, if you put a stress, how it changes. I was born in India. That means that, what that means is that I was born in India. You, on the other hand, were born somewhere else. Right? Just when I said this, I was born in India, it means that I was born, but then you were born somewhere else. Now, when I stressed I was born in India, which means that how dare you say that I was born somewhere else? Or how dare you say that I was born somewhere? I was. So that the was gets simply inflection. I was born in India, which means that I'm a native and I'm not a newcomer. I was born in India. That means somebody says that I'm not born somewhere else. I was born in India. All right. So the moment the stress goes different to different words, that word, the meaning of the word changes. Now, another thing is I was born in India. When I say that, I was not born outside India. That is the meaning of it. The same words, but the meaning changes. Now, the last one, I was born in India. Okay, what that means? I was born in that country, not in Afghanistan, not in UK, not in London, nowhere else. Right? So this is what you call inflection. The inflection really makes, I have an activity coming up for this now. Okay, spice up your speech. This is the pitch variety. Now you have the low pitch and the high pitch. Now you have, these are the difference between, I mean the gap between both the words. Hello, how are you? It's a low pitch. Hello, how are you? All right. Now I only took half a time to say that. So there's a difference between the high pitch and low pitch when you got to use the combination of both. Now, spice up here. Let's try this out. Okay, this one says Johnny. All right, just Johnny. Now, if I'm going to raise it up, it says Johnny. Right, Johnny. So it's going up. The last part is going up. Then I say, or I can put it down saying Johnny. Look at the way my voice went down. Johnny. And now try this one out. Who wants to try this side? The fourth one. Yeah, any hands up for the fourth one? Anybody wants to try out the fourth one? Okay. Yeah, all right. Khadija, go ahead.
Is it like Johnny? Johnny?
No. Can somebody else try?
Maybe like
Yeah, okay.
Johnny, like that.
Huh?
Like Johnny.
Okay, that makes it Johnny. So suddenly it went up and then it came down. Now let's try the last one. Anybody? So it goes like this. Johnny.
Can I say?
It goes down. It says,
Johnny.
Correct. That's the right one. It's Johnny. So it goes up. So it comes down and goes down. Johnny. All right. This is just the first of it. You can try with hello. You can try with any other words. Okay. Since we don't have time, I can't do that activity in detail. Move it across to this. Now, I want you to try this out. Localization is a fascinating industry. Now, you need to speak straight. You're going to speak like this. Now, you increase the pitch and see. Who wants to try the second one? Rising pitch.
So, me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Localization is a fascinating industry.
Great. You got it. Who wants to try the lowering pitch now? Who wants to try the lowering pitch? Yeah, go ahead, Ahmad. Yes, Ahmad, I saw somebody raising up the hands. Was it Ahmad?
Ahmad.
The third one, sir?
Yeah. Zayed, go ahead, please.
Localization is a fascinating industry.
One at a time. Zayed, you can do it now. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Localization is a fascinating industry.
Good. I mean, more or less the same. Localization is a fascinating industry. Now you're coming down. You're pitching down. All right. Now pitch up and down. This is the most difficult task. This is where you got to really learn when you read the pitch up and down. Who wants to try that?
Sorry, I'll try.
Okay. Who is that?
Ayan.
Go ahead.
Localization is a fascinating industry.
All right. Now you went like this straight.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Localization. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Who is that?
Okay. Localization is a fantastic industry.
Okay. Localization is a fascinating industry. Now you're coming down, right? Go up, straight, and down. The same. So you got the idea of it. Now I will have few more slides to go. So, right. So this is how you put the pitch. You understood the way the pitch is going. The high pitch, the low pitch, straight pitch, and then the turns. Now rehearsing your talk. You got to find a place where you are alone where you can speak without inhibition or interruption, vary pitch rate and volume. Now, where do you find it as the most comfortable place to practice? Where do you find
My
it?
room.
My room.
In front of the mirror in my room.
Great, wonderful. I
Alone in the room.
alone. I find it as comfortable in the bathroom, because
In the bathroom.
Yeah, bathroom.
kids don't come.
Because it's
Exactly.
like close. personal space.
Especially during taking a shower or something.
That is one place nobody else will come there for sure, right?
Exactly.
So yeah, you rehearse your talk, find a place where you are alone, where you can speak without inhibition, so you can do all that. And so my kids see Dad, what are you going to do all that? What are you high pitch, low pitch, all that you can try out there, and rehearse it out. Now, presenting a speech, you speak with enthusiasm. When you go there to speak, you go there to give your best, and you like last time when I had this speech, I said, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never break me. So I came with that enthusiasm up. Speak with that enthusiasm. Match your words and gesture. You have to match your words and gesture. That's what some people don't do. Why is it important to match your words and gesture? I remember, one of those kids, I had this guy who was enacting as the villain, who said, I'm going to kill you, die, was his dialogue. What this guy did is that, he's a small kid, of course, he's like you. It was for the kids show. We had about teenagers or 18, 19 years, so I'm going to kill you, die, was the dialogue. So the guy came in, he was so nervous. He came across and he said, I'm going to kill. And before he said the rest of the thing, he already plunged a knife in and said, die. And of course, the knife was not it was a cardboard die. And before he could say, I'm going to kill, I am. And the rest of the thing happened after he killed. So, your voice and your thing, so gestures and the words should walk with each other alone, parallelly. Speak clearly and loudly, avoid So of course, we know that for sure in a Toastmaster, in a prepared speech, in a impromptu speeches, sometimes it happens. Use a wrong word or a difficult word, you lose the audience. You can say, what is that? In a wrong, it's very difficult. Use as simple words as possible. Now you go ahead and use words are provocative, exasperating kind of words. Those words are difficult words. It's better to use annoying, irritating kind of words, which are simple, so that we use the correct word, the audience understands you. Otherwise, what happens is you lose the audience. Maybe that particular maybe your vocabulary is nice, but that particular word, some audience may not understand. So that line will be lost by the audience. Translate our thoughts and feelings into spoken language. All right, you do it. You write a speech for the ear and not for the eyes. You understand, when you are writing a novel or a text, people can go back and read if they don't understand. But once you speak, if the words are being given across, nobody can hear it again. So you go to speak or write a speech for the ear and not for the eyes. So can you repeat that for the bear? Write a speech for what?
For the ear, not for the eyes.
And not the eyes. Remember that, underline it, and remember every time. When you're writing a speech, it should be for the ear. That is why there's a difference. You can say that when you're writing it you can say, this is the reason we are in AYLP. This is the reason why we are, and this is the reason why we are in AYLP, and this is the reason why we're investing time, and we are learning, and we are having knowledge, all that. But then that's the way you can write down. But you read, this is the reason why we are in YLP. This is the reason why we're investing time. This is the reason why we are learning. This is the reason that we are here to find success. So when you say that in words, you will have to write it for the ears, not for the eyes. Try rehearsing your speech with others. Let them be your mirror. I do this very often. I let my wife or my children become my mirror. And they are the ones who give me the dialogues, and they give a lot of very valid feedbacks to me when I do it in front of them. Your speaking style. Construct your speech in a spoken style. Just like I said, it should be for the whatever speech is right, it should be for the ear. Use simple short sentences and use specific words, less general, less confusion. Now, for example, if I have to say, I went in an auto rickshaw, I better say I went in an auto rickshaw so we can understand. Don't say I went in a vehicle. It's a very generic term, right? So be as specific with the words. Use personal pronouns, you, we, or they. put the audience into the speech. So suppose you were in a desert. So you're trying to get the audience there. Suppose you were in a situation where nobody else was there. You're putting the audience there. Use vivid words. Anybody knows what is a vivid word? You know what is a vivid word? What is a vivid word?
Maybe a descriptive word.
Okay. Well, descriptive words is like, it's not actually, there are two ways of saying. I can say, what do I say? Like I say, I walked into the, I went to the house and I saw the shawl lying on the sofa. Okay, I've communicated the message. But see, I can do it in a different way. I opened the door. I could feel the pitch silence. I walked up. I could hear my footsteps. Then I reached out to the sofa. There is an eerie silence everywhere. I could see that red shawl on the sofa. I reached out to that shawl and touched it. I could feel the silky texture. Now listen. And then I lifted it up to my face. Oh, it had the smell of wood. Now, did I take you there to that place?
Yes.
Did I? Yes.
Yes.
Descriptive, vivid words mean, you can really take a person from where they are to where you want them to be. Understand? Sir? They can take them from where they are to where you want them to be. So you are the master. You can use your descriptive words to do that. Let's try your voice again. I am going to do this activity and then conclude. All right. Okay. Now, people who did not get the chance last time, who are they? Can I have the hands on? Anybody wants to try this? Okay. We're going to use it with the emotion. Simple, honest statement or sarcasm. Okay. We have Yusuf Barduni there. Okay. Yusuf, I want to read the first statement in a simple, honest statement. No sarcasm, just simple, honest. Try that.
Simple, honest, no sarcasm.
Yeah, no, not sarcasm. Just simple, honest statement. Okay, go ahead, read.
Okay. Okay, should I start now?
I can't
I
hear
appreciate
you.
the kindness you're showing me. Sorry.
Is it just me? I think I'm losing your sound.
Sir, can you hear me now?
You're okay now. Yeah, there's an echo coming yet. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I appreciate the kindness you have shown me, and I hope to return you the favor when I can.
Very good. Wonderful. Well done. Well done. Who was that? Who was that?
Me.
Yusuf Barduni. Is that?
Yes.
Great. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well done. Now, who's that? Anshara. Anshara, can you do it in sarcasm? Sarcasm is like, well, why you did a favor. It's nothing great of a favor kind of thing, So that's you should say the same statement in a way that's a sarcastic way. Can you try that, Anshara?
Yeah, I'll try it that way.
Yeah, go ahead.
I appreciate your kindness you've shown me, and I hope to return the favor when I can.
No, that's actually not sarcastic.
Sir, can I try? Sir, can I try? Ayan.
Who's that? Ayan?
Yeah.
Okay, please.
I appreciate that kindness you have shown me, and I hope to return the favor when I can.
Okay, now this is good, you did it, but I appreciate the kindness you've shown me. I hope to return the favor when I can. That means you are trying to, you are appreciate the kindness you've shown me. I hope to return the favor when I can. You're actually trying saying I will do a revenge back to you. Nothing. You did not do me a favor. It is something of a thing. So you try to flex and work on it more. Now, second one, kindness. You call that kindness. It's more of an anger statement. Zurafa. You can try that. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Kindness? You call that kindness? I wouldn't treat a stray dog the way you have treated me.
Okay, great. Good. Well done. Said, try that again. Said, also you try that part too.
Okay, sir. Kindness. You call that kindness? I wouldn't treat a stray dog in the way you've treated me.
Okay. Now, in the next time, who's that? Okay, Khadija, when you try that, you bring in the anger into the statement. You leave that statement and read that out. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Kindness? You call that kindness? I wouldn't treat a stray dog the way you treated me.
Wow, I love you. Great, wonderful. That's the way you do it. So you bring in that life into it. Kindness, you call that kindness? I wouldn't treat a stray dog the way you have treated me. So you put that anger into this, Now the last one, I got Ritika here. Ritika, you can try this last statement. If we all show, yeah, go ahead.
Kindness. You call that kindness?
Okay, let's do the last statement, Ritika. It's a deep feeling of earnestness and conviction. Okay, no more anger now. It's a earnestness and conviction. If we all show a little kindness, do that. Ritika, have I lost you?
If we all show a little kindness, a little concentrate for others' needs as well as our own, we can help make the world what it should be.
Good, very good. You can still improve upon it.
Can I
See,
try?
live that. Just like what our youth leader you before said. She
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
So actually, gotten a message from my school for a CBSE registration for my board exams. So I will need to attend it. I won't be able to hear some stuff for now.
No, I understand. If
It's
it's a
for
very
10th
important
grade.
thing, you can leave. No problem. Who was that?
Ankush, I won't be leaving. I'll just be turning my camera off. I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes or something.
Sure. Please proceed. Go ahead. Okay, Ankush. Right. Okay, Anshara, you want to try that? Deep feeling of earnestness and conviction. If you all
Yeah.
show a little kindness, go ahead.
Okay. If we all show a little kindness, a little concern for others' needs as well as our, we can help the world that it should be.
Very good. I like that. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, Nuha, go ahead.
If we show a little kindness, a little concern for others' need as well as our own, we can help make the world what it should be.
Great. Okay, I'm just giving Ahmad also a chance before I conclude. The coordinators already showed me the red flag. Yeah, go ahead.
If we all show a little kindness, a little concern for others' needs as well as our own, we can help make the world what it should be.
Okay, that is your style of doing it. Okay, Soha, you also take this chance. Go ahead.
Yes. If we all show a little kindness, a little concern for others' needs as well as our own, we can help make the world it should be.
Great, great. Let me try that myself. If we all show a little kindness, a little concern for others' needs as well as our own, we can help make the world what it should be. So, you're being so concerned on this. Bring that concern, bring the anger into the statement, wherever you can, whatever is the emotion, bring it into it. So have your speech, have I managed to spice up your speech a little bit today?
Yes.
Or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want you to practice
Yes,
it more.
sir.
Yeah, I want you to read up novels and read the dialogues as if you're saying it. I know you are reading a lot of novels. Read the novels as if you're going to spice up that. You're going to read it and spice up. You've got to practice it again and again and again so that you become the best and perfect. So my final slide is this, that it only takes one voice at the right pitch to start an avalanche. So it doesn't matter how your speaking was there till this morning. You can change it. You just need to vary your pitch. And one voice at the right pitch, you can start an avalanche. You can be a different speaker, a powerful speaker, a variant speaker, unique speaker, right from this day. So, God bless you all. Take care. And back to you, Coordinator Toastmaster Tawfiq.
Well, Toastmaster Santosh, we wouldn't let you go so easily because you are IPP and you are an inspirational leader, and it was a marvelous, marvelous presentation and vocal variety that even me, I'm trying to settle it, still trying to settle it, sir. I'm sure our youth leaders have a lot of questions, so please kindly raise your questions on the chat and we can take it up. Even mentors in the group are allowed to ask the questions.
Please proceed.
Before they raise a question, I have a question. How do you practice this vocal variety. Is it really in the toilet? I don't think so.
Actually, Toastmaster Tawfiq, see, I used to be in playing skits in theaters. So my teachers who did this in school, who practiced plays and dramas, they helped me a lot in this. So the low pitch and the high pitch, especially when I had to become, in college, for some reason, I was always the hero of the play. And there was typically one guy who was the villain. So, the small kids, especially in school, liked me a lot because I was the hero. And like they hated this guy who was the villain. So they used to that guy used to say that next time I want to be the hero because the kids don't like me. So we had plays coming up very often. So, and we got used to this. That's why I told the kids, if they read their Hardy Boys or whatever and read the dialogues in such a manner that you are playing it out as a role play, then it'll be easier. The pitch and the variance will come very naturally.
There's one question raised to me on the chat. It says, you mentioned about like reading a novel and portraying on a play. So how would you differentiate? Can you just give an example?
Okay, what was that question again? Is it there on the chat box?
It's sent to me. It says, when you quoted like, don't go as if you're reading from a novel. You portray as a character and you vary the vocal variety on it.
Okay.
So can you give an example?
See, for example, is this, now the simple thing is that, see, you can say a statement. Now, a statement in the book, when you read it, it's like this, this is ridiculous. How can I ever do it? Okay. That's the way the statement is written there. This is ridiculous. How can? But when you really play that and with the emotion that character is playing at that point of time, it is ridiculous. How can I ever do it? No, so when you practice it that way, it becomes easy. A statement, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me. As a statement. But when you use that, the punch to it saying, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me. So you bring in that the emotions and the words to the words. You punch in the emotion to the words and it becomes real. So that's how it happens. So read the novels and every dialogue as if you are playing that role. And so you make a lot of difference that way.
Another question says, as a youth leader, how should they practice? Should they really practice their speech in front of the mirror, or do they do it in front of their family as an audience?
You got to do both. Front of the mirror is for you to know how you're going to look like. I do it both ways. I do it in the mirror, and I do it in the toilet only for the reason that kids are not disturbing me. But if there's a room that I have that nobody else is there, of course I prefer the room. And then, of course, after I do this is how I feel that it's going to come. But when somebody else listens to me, how do they feel? That's why I go to the living room. So I ask them to sit down, time me, and then I speak. So that my kids and my wife will say, this looks good. That part you can change. This part, maybe you were a little loud or you were too fast. So it all comes through when somebody else becomes your mirror too.
Another fan of yours says, you have been an inspiration to a lot of mentees. After the end of this program, because the session is going to end next week, how can they be in touch with you? And would you still continue to be as a mentor for them?
Absolutely, will be happy to do that. Coordinators, you know my number. You can always pass to them. I'll be happy to help any one of them. And it's a privilege. Thank you so much. I'm humbled by your wonderful and kind words. Thank you so much, mentors here.
Okay, one word you would like to describe today event? You can put that in chat. I mean, this is for all the participants because it will excite Mr. Santosh Abraham if he reads it, because everything it's coming to me rather than on the stupendous, interesting.
Great. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
What about other youth leaders? Come forward, write something, Anshara.
Life-changing. Anshara says life-changing. Rafa says interesting. Khadija says stupendous. Keep chatting. Quickly. Amazing. So Aslam says. Very helpful. Yusuf Bardoli. Fabulous, Abdali. Ayan says astounding. So you're getting vocabulary now.
I'm getting vocabulary. I'm going to say that. I'm improving my vocabulary. I mean, the kids have been so positive on the vocabulary.
Magnificent, Yusuf Bardoli.
Magnificent. I mean, you are all magnificent. You're all astounding. You're all fabulous. And that, I mean, when you say that I'm fabulous, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So you're beautiful. That's why you said I'm beautiful. You're astounding. That's why you said, yeah, I'm astounding. All right.
Muhammad Fawaz says agreeable. Kritika says interesting. Zaid Mullah says learning. Ahmed Tawfiq says fantastic.
Thank you so much. And if you have time, I can take up any questions, or else I'll pass the baton back to you. I know it's getting late. No problem. Go ahead.
Knowledgeable says Zaid Mullah. Fantabulous, Ahmed Faruqi. So Toastmaster Abraham Santosh, you have been a great mentor for many, and I hope for many years to come. You have been a father figure. You have been a knowledgeable and experience and expertise in your field. Nobody can defeat you on that. And there's nobody to vouch better than you yourself. The way, the credentials that you've got and you've put, not only as an IPP, not only as an advisor, not only as an area director, you have been a father figure for many, and the youth leaders are looking up to it. And as promised by you, we'll keep chasing you. We won't let you go so easily. And before we say goodbye for this particular event, I can't hold you for long, but we have something special for you, Mr. IPP. I know you don't expect this, and I know you don't want it, but as a gesture from us as youth leader program coordinators, it's our privilege and honor. I really mean honor, not only as a BITP member, but also as a fraternity of Toastmasters, to bestow this lovely. Go ahead, Toastmaster Vikar, I'm waiting for you to share the screen. The screen is all yours.
Thank you so much, Mr. IPP, Toastmaster.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm really honored.
After 1 year, maybe we call you as a DTM Santosh Abraham. So thank you so much for being with us. And it's a really honor for me, for our coordinators and youth leaders. Really enjoyed your session and hope to continue. I encourage our all youth leaders, if you want to listen again to our speakers or our mentors or our members, you can join our Toastmasters meeting and take that experience. With that, I would like to thank once again to our IPP, Toastmaster Santosh Abraham.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikaruddin. Thank you, Toastmaster Tawfiq. And thank you, young leaders. I love you all. You have been superbly great. All those vocabularies, actually, you inherit them. And thank you. Do well. I would like you to like to see you all speaking so well in the stages in the days ahead. And God bless all the mentors also who've been empowering you so much. God bless you too. Take care. Bye.
Okay, Toastmaster Tawfiq, we can send them in the breakout room.
The breakout rooms.
Yes.
So I'd just like to confirm something. Today's a debate session, or what are we going to do?
Did you read the agenda? It is mentioned all those
table topics.
Table topics.
Yeah, today no debate.
Today's table topic.
Today's table topics.
And our guest, Ammar Madan, thank you so much joining with us. As he informed me, he is only watching because he is on job. Thank you, Toastmaster Ammar.
Toastmaster Vikar, can you just help me renaming anybody from BYLP, please?
BYLP, Ahmed Farooq, he's from AYLP, and KM Thomas. Thank you. Welcome, sir. Toastmaster KM Thomas for joining with us. Yeah, I think everyone is correct, Toastmaster Tawfiq.
Jose, is he on AYLP or BYLP?
A. Whatever the Ali also in A.
Okay, and is Toastmaster Ram available?
Yes, Toastmaster Ram also available.
Okay, so Toastmaster Ram, you come with us on BYLP as a GE. The rest of them you can remove, you can be in AYLP. All the very best. Please click and join him.
Good morning, Tawfiq. I actually missed out. I was not here. Where am I supposed to go?
You will be on AYLP as general evaluator.
At AYLP? Okay. All right.
Okay, Aisha Ali, ready? And all the speakers and role players are ready?
But sir, some of them did not send me their speech title.
Yeah, I told you, you can call them as a
icebreaker.
Yeah, icebreaker, yes. So with that, so you can start by, so everyone is here. Okay, you can start, Durapa.
Yes. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters, youth leaders, and dear guests. My name is Zurafa, and I will be the surgeon at arms for today's meeting. I welcome you all to the 7th session meeting of the Bahrain IT Professional Toastmaster Club Youth Leadership Program. Before starting the meeting, I would like to mention 3 ground rules which we follow in our Toastmasters meeting. Number 1, please turn off your mobile phones or put them on silent. Number 2, as Toastmasters, we don't talk about sex, religion, and politics. So please refrain from discussing those topics. Number 3, please do not cross talk. Every Toastmaster club shares the same mission, clearly defined in the following mission statement. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Through this mission, each Toastmaster gains a great understanding of the club's purpose, and the organization as a whole benefits from a shared set of values and goals. Visit our next meeting. Guests are most welcome. You won't regret it. So please welcome our Youth Leadership Program President, Youth Leader Khadija Zara.
Thank you, Surjit at Ms. Rafa Muhammad. Good morning, Chief Coordinator, mentors, guests, and fellow young leaders. I, Khadija Zara, welcome you to this meeting, Session 7, conducted by PITP Toastmasters Club. I, Khadija Zara, President, call the meeting to order. Our today's theme is time management. Time management is one of the key factors to success in the field of work. It is important for your personal life and for your career. Time management teaches you patience and how to tackle the task in a given space of time. It teaches you how to make the most of your valuable time and increases your productivity and efficiency. Let me tell you some tips for managing your time. Create a schedule. A schedule for your presentation helps you understand the pacing of overall message. Spend time preparing a message. Even speakers who manage their time wisely set schedules and practice with a timer can go over. Use a timer on stage. It's always a good idea to be able to actually see a clock in the room. Thank you. I now call our secretary, Youth Leader RS, to see the minutes of the last meeting. Youth Leader RS.
He is not here.
I don't think he's present.
So shall I continue?
Yeah, you can continue because we are already late.
Okay. Oh, he's there. He's there.
He's here? Okay. So let him speak. I think there is some issue with his camera or audio. Okay, you can continue now. After you can invite to the speaker.
Okay. Oh.
He came in. We cannot hear you.
Yes,
Hello?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm not saying.
Yes, thank you, President. IRS, as Secretary of the meeting, is going to say the minutes of the meeting of last session, which was held on 14th August at 8:30, with theme Independence Day and word of the day freedom. At 8:30, Muhammad Vikaruddin opened with Toastmasters International Mission statement. Then our second chief coordinator Sangeeta Bhattacharya introduced two workshop speaker address. Then DTM Gayatri Ravindran showed up the workshop gesture speaking. Then we were divided into two breakout rooms, AYLP and BYLP. Then our first chief coordinator Muhammad Vikaruddin called upon the Sergeant at Arms Zurafa Muhammad. Zurafa Muhammad opened up this meeting and invited our President Khadija Zara to call the meeting in order. Then the President called upon the Secretary to say the minutes of the previous meeting. Then Zurafa Muhammad introduced the Master of Ceremonies. The MC called Master of Ceremonies. Then the MC called upon the timer and grammarian to tell about their rules. And then our icebreaker speeches started at 9:16 a.m. and ended on 9:30 a.m. At 9:40 a.m., our evaluation session started, and at 9:50 it ended. Then our MC handed over the stage to Chief Coordinator to introduce the debate topic self-rule versus home rule. At 10:25, our General Evaluator Gayatri Ravindran gave the reports. Gayatri Ravindran then gave over the stage to our President to adjourn the meeting. At last, Mr. Vikaruddin announced the winner as following. Best Speaker, Anshara Samin. Best Evaluator, Ruwa Faisal. Best Debate Team, A. And Best Debate Speaker, Faiza Arif. Thank you. Back to you, President.
Thank you, Secretary Aris. Now, I hand over the virtual stage to our Masters of Ceremony, Aisha Ali.
Thank you, President Khadija Zahra. Good morning, everyone. Once again, I welcome you all to our 7th session of our Youth Leadership Program of Bahrain IT Professional Toastmasters Club. To start the meeting, let me call upon the first role player, Timer Abdali, to give more information about his role.
Greetings, Master of Ceremonies, youth leaders, chief coordinators, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. As timer, I'll time the table topics, speakers, formal speeches, and the evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left, using the green, yellow, and red cards, which denote specific times remaining. Table topic speakers should limit their speeches then 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I'll show the green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, I'll show the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I'll show the red card. For the following speeches, the icebreaker should have the time limit for 3 to 4 minutes. At 3 minutes, I will show the green card. At 3 minutes 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card. And at 4 minutes, I'll raise the red card. Thank you. Master of Ceremonies, back to you.
Thank you, Abdali. Now I call upon another important role player, Zurafa Muhammad, to explain us about her role as grammarian, Zurafa Muhammad.
Just a minute. Thank you, Master of Ceremonies. Miss Master of Ceremonies, youth leaders and guests, as grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I will take note of any improper language as well as an outstanding words, quotes, saying, or thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. The word of the day is impromptu, meaning done without being planned, organized, or rehearsed. Synonyms: unrehearsed, unprepared, and unscripted. Antonyms: prepared and rehearsed. In sentence: the music band gave an impromptu concert on the roof of the stadium. Thank you. I encourage each speaker to use the word of the day. I'll give the grammarian's report when called upon during the meeting and also report of the usage of the word of the day. Thank you, Master of Ceremonies. Over to Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you, Zurafa. Now here comes a very interesting session, Hark Master, by David M. Small. Let's welcome him with round of applause.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters, guests, chief coordinators, and fellow youth leaders. My name is David M. Samuel, and I will be Hawkmaster for today's session. As a Hawkmaster, it is my duty to listen to speeches and ask you all questions. I hope you hear to the speeches and answer my questions to win the prize. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Now it is the time to move to the prepared speeches. All speeches are going to be from 3 to 4 minutes, as mentioned from the timer Abdali. Let's call upon our first speaker, Atika Parween.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt you, Master of Ceremony, Aisha Ali. You check first evaluator and then speaker. Today, speaker Atika is not available. Any volunteer to do as a speaker? Raise your hand first. Who wants to do as a speech in place of Atika? She is not available today. Anyone wants to speak a speech? Ansara.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to be speech?
As a speaker on any topic or?
No, your speech. No, you ask for the speech. So you can give a speech because Atika is not available today.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
But I need some time, but
I okay. Not now. I will keep you in the last fifth speaker. Okay.
Yeah, that will be perfect.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Continue, Master of Ceremonies. You check first speaker and the evaluator. If it's there, then you can speak. Otherwise, it may be difficult for us. Okay. Continue.
Let's call upon our first speaker of the day. Is a student in New Millennium School. She is in grade 7. She likes to draw and bake. Sunayana Yelpo.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry to interrupt. Sir, now should I evaluate Anshara Samin?
Yes, you have to make Ansara Samin. Yes.
So I'll be evaluating her. Okay,
yes.
Sir. Okay, thank you.
So can I evaluate someone if there's a spot available?
Yeah, sure. Now, Sunena, can you switch on your camera and you are unmuted. Sunena.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Who is the evaluator for Sunena?
Suhina Muhammad.
Suhana Muhammad, I think she is not here. Yusuf Bardoli, you can take that speech evaluation for Sunaina.
Okay, sir.
Okay, continue, Sunaina. Can you switch on your camera, please?
Yes, sir.
You are not properly visible. Can you adjust your camera? Yeah, little bit more because your face is not showing properly.
Yes, sir.
You can take your camera or laptop away little bit, and you can go behind little bit so you can, or you can stand.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So you can start your speech.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and mentors. Today I'm going to be telling a small speech on the topic technology. Technology provides users with benefits or advantages, while on the other hand, it has some drawbacks too. These drawbacks or disadvantages negatively affect the importance of technology. One of the biggest problems, which anyone can easily observe, is unemployment. In many sectors, due to this over practice and much involvement of technology, the machines have replaced human labor, leading to unemployment. More concern psychology research terms have also provided their disadvantages. Because of this presence of social media applicants like Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram, etc., the actual isolation has increased and unlimitedly it leads to increased loneliness and depression cases amongst the youngsters. Due to the depression of humans on technology, it has deteriorated the intelligence and creativity of the children. Moreover, in today's world, technology is very important. But if people use it negatively, then the races of the negative of technology. However, one thing we need to keep in mind is the innovations are made to help us, not to make us a victim of these technology. Today, we have technology that can transform lives. We have quick and vast access to the reservations of knowledge through the internet. So we should make good use of it to solve problems that we have around the world. In past, people who wrote the letter to people that take many days to reach the destination, like the money order, personal letter, greeting card. But now we send them much easily within a few minutes. Nowadays, we easily transfer money online through our mobile phones and can send greetings through emails within a matter of minutes. Besides, we simply cannot sum up the advantages and usefulness of technology at our fingertips. In conclusion, I would like to say that it depends on a person that to the degree he or she wants to depend on technology. Moreover, there is nothing in the world that is easy. It's up to our consistency to decide what we want to learn from the things that we are provided to us. Technology is not just a boom, but a course too. On the other hand, it can save lives. On the other hand, it can destroy them too. Thank you. Thank you, Speaker Sunaina. Our third speaker of the day is 13 years old girl. She likes to cook and play many Minecraft games. Noha Sharif.
Can I have a minute?
So who is evaluating Sunaya's speech?
Yusuf.
Suhana isn't there in the meeting.
Okay, for who is evaluating for Noha Sharif?
Zahra.
Zahra Muniz.
Zahra Muniz also is not available here. Someone wants to take as an evaluator for Noha Sharif. Anyone is here?
Can I evaluate?
So can I?
Zurafa, already you are doing grammarian, and anyone? Faiza, would you like to take? Faiza, can you take as evaluator? Faiza Arif?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, so you can do the evaluation for Noha. Noha, are you ready now?
Yes, sir, but my camera, if I keep it on, then I'm not audible.
Okay, so okay, you can carry on. So we want to listen to you. Okay, continue.
Okay. The pain will leave once it has finished teaching you. Good morning, my dear mentors and my dear friends. Today I'm going to give an icebreaker speech about myself. It was a silent night when a bundle of joy, a baby girl was born. The news spread like lightning into the whole family. Yes, it was me. I was 5 days old when I was named Nuha, which meant intelligence. As the days, months, and years passed, I grew up. Then came the day when I had to go on my first day of school. Just like every child, I was crying. I said, "No, I don't want to go. The teachers will scold me." But when I went there, it was totally different. I made lots of new friends. It was very fun. And the teachers were pretty sweet as well. Of course, childhood without friends is not fun at all. Me and my friends were close, very close. We used to have sleepovers often, but after I came to Bahrain, we were separated. I miss them a lot because it's been 9 years since we last met each other. But we still talk to each other. Do you have a friend who is far away from you but is still your best friend? Do you have someone with whom you have completed 10 years of friendship? Well, I do. It's too emotional, right? Let's come to my hobbies and my likings. I like arts and crafts, and my hobbies are cycling, cooking, and playing video games like Minecraft and Roblox. I love thriller movies. My favorite movie is Sleepover because it's really fun. It's a thriller, action, and comedy movie. You guys have to watch it. It's really fun. And well, everyone has to be something when you grow up, right? As for me, I'm really, really confused. What do I want to be? I like playing video games, so can I be a gamer? Or apart from that, a radiologist or an endocrinologist or a pediatric? Yeah, I'm super, super confused. But I believe I can choose what is best for me. No matter what I become, I want to be an independent, successful, and a strong woman. If you talk about my specialty, I don't know because every person has to realize what their specialty is, right? Some people take time, and I'm one of them. Maybe I'm very interactive and free and open with people. Yeah, I'm not sure, but sooner or later I'll understand it. And that, my friends, was an icebreaker about me. People will throw stones at you. Don't throw them back. Collect them all and build an empire. Thank you.
Thank you, Noha. Now let's welcome our fourth speaker, Ishan V. Banish. Icebreaker, Ishan V. Banish.
Who is evaluator for Isan?
Muhammad Aris.
Me.
Yeah, okay. Isan, where is Isan? Isan, I think he's having some issue with his laptop or camera. He's not showing. Okay, then we can go for next Aisha Ali. That is Ansara.
He's not here?
He's here, but he's not listening to us. Maybe he's having some issue.
Okay, our fifth speaker is Anshara Sami. Icebreaker, Anshara Sami.
Sir, sorry to break, but there's Ali Farooq also.
Ali Farooq is not here.
I'm here.
He's here. He's here. So you can go for Ali Farooq.
Can I just get 1 minute? I need to set up.
Yes, please. Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
he's yes.
Yes.
Who is the evaluator for Ali Farooq?
Hamadi Imamuddin.
He's not here. Okay, Aris, you can evaluate Ali.
Can I start?
Yes, you can start now. Let me finish this. Aris.
Yes.
You can evaluate Ali. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Distinguished guests, Master of Ceremonies, and fellow youth leaders, a very warm welcome and good morning. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Hello, everyone. My name is Ali Farooq. I am 17 years old, and I am looking forward to life just like you all. I was born and raised in Saudi Arabia. I have lived there for almost 10 to 12 years. I don't remember because I was really young when I moved in, and I have traveled a lot of countries because of my dad's job. But later, 3 to 4 years ago, I came to Bahrain and started my high school. I am the middle child of my family, and I have 5 siblings. They are all really fun and friendly to hang out with. Usually I hang out with them, and we just talk a lot. Moving on, I have a great interest in traveling the world. When I grow up, I wish to travel everywhere I can, especially uh, Europe, as it seems really beautiful to me. I have many hobbies, such as playing sports, video games, and learning new things. My favorite sport is football. I enjoy football as it enhances your physical attributes, and as well as that, the trust in your teammates, which is really important in the future for your work and life. I also watch movies, but only English, as I believe they have a really good plot and moral in them. I also have really good friends, which I've made over the years, and I usually hang out and play with them. They're all really close to me, and they've become part of my family. Right now, as I'm moving forward in my life, I aspire to become cybersecurity. The field of computers and science looks really fun and fun and futuristic, as everything right now is enhancing by the use of computers and science. I am looking forward when I become a successful person in life, so I can give my parents what they sacrificed for me, and that's it. I think. Thank you.
Thank you, Ali Farouk. Now we are moving to the last and final speaker, Anshara Samin.
Thank you. Just give me a second, please. Okay. I won't be able to on my camera because my laptop is out of charge. So, okay. All right. I'll start. It is not a generation gap. It is an ideology gap. Good morning, Toastmasters, Master of Ceremonies, and fellow youth leaders. I extend my great gratitude to give me a chance to express my views on the topic, how generation gap is destroying the family life. How many times have you felt that your parents don't understand you? That they have no respect for you as an individual? How often do you shake your head in frustration and blame it on called generation gap? Parents of they're like aliens from another planet altogether. You and they are in different camps, strangers forced to live under the same roof, right? Wrong. There is a way of bridging what appears to be a yawning chasm. If you genuinely want to improve your relationship with your parents, try listening to them, just like you would listen to your valued friend. Instead of always whining, you just don't understand me. Stop and think, do we ever try to understand them? Generation gap has always been there, but these days it has reached to an explosive stage. The values and patterns of life have changed to a great extent. Today, everybody likes to live and behave in their own way. This attitude has widened the generation gap, which can never be filled. It is now destroying the family life completely. The older look after the elders look after computing, the elders look after their children and make all sorts of sacrifices to bring them. Naturally, they want their children to follow their instructions as they have certain expectations from us. But the children, when they grow up, want a complete freedom in their thoughts and action. And unfortunately, their thoughts and actions are just the opposite to those expected by the elders. They revolt when any kind of restrictions are imposed to them. Consequently, the family breaks up and everything gets ruined. The good news is we are yet in the initial stage, luckily. But the gap is growing bigger and bigger and bigger day by day.
It is not only the responsibility of the younger, but also the elder to fill this gap by love, understanding, trust. As children, we are supposed to listen to them, try to understand what they want, and once in a while, listen ourselves also, once in a while, do what we think and try to do what the elders want from us. Thank you. Back to you, Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you, Anshara Samin.
Aisha Ali, how many speeches done? 4 or 3 or 5? First one is missing, no? One is speaker.
Yeah, Atika didn't come. Ishan is here, but he didn't say the speech.
Yeah, because of his having internet issue. We can give Khatija, can you speak?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then who will evaluate her? Evaluation, I will give you again. Kritika, can you do evaluation? 2 evaluation? Nuha, okay. Yeah, Nuha asked for evaluation. Okay, Nuha is doing evaluation for Khatija.
I guess my speech won't go with the time. But
Time
yeah.
3 to 4 minutes.
Yes.
And Nuha is evaluating. Okay, so you can introduce Aisha Ali for Khatija.
Let's welcome our Khadija, right? She's first or final, I don't know. I know. She will take Atika's place.
Yes, Khatija's place, yes.
She'll take Atika's place.
Yeah, Isan is not here, no? So she
Okay,
can
so let's welcome our first speaker, Khadija Zahra.
Thank you, Masters of Ceremony. Nature is a great and world's best teacher. Good morning, Chief Coordinator, mentors, guests, and fellow young leaders. Today, I, Khadija Zahra, is going to speak on our beloved nature. As we learn many things from nature, nature teaches us how to be calm, patient, kind, and many more. The best lesson we learn from nature is to be the giver rather than the receiver. Nature gives us many things like sunshine, rain, food, water, seasons, flowers, soil, and many other things without expecting anything in return. Nature includes the sun, the moon, trees, rain, oceans, fields, mountains, and many other things. Each thing teaches us how to be. It is just related to our life. Nature is being followed by our ancestors from the past. Let me tell you, the sun teaches us how to shine. We know that sun are hidden by the clouds, even though we are nothing without the sun. And when the clouds hide it, the sun doesn't become the great man and just defeat the clouds. He knows that one day the clouds would move. It's just like the clouds are acting as the tough. And that way, he don't care and he know that the toughness will one day go away. The moon teaches us how to be calm. And it doesn't matter about the beauty. Every single day, the moon changes its shapes from full moon to a crescent moon. It doesn't matter because it knows that we can get it back soon. Shine even in the darkness. The moon also do the same. And trees teaches us how to share our shelters to others and food to others. We know that these humans are cutting off the trees to just hand over the banners, build buildings, nothing more. And that to the banners in which it is written that save trees. They're cutting off the trees for the place and doing the and writing the banner, save trees. Trees give us many things, but what do? Do we water them? Do we plant more? Nothing. So learn this from the trees, that when you give someone, don't expect to return back. And river teaches us how to move forward in life even when facing many challenges. In our lives, in river, the life is like the rocks. Rocks are coming in between, but the river is more confident and just flows off. It's like that. Just forget your problems and just flow. Therefore, nature gives us all the resources which are important to humans. It is the best and great teacher for each and everyone who wishes to learn from nature. Learn nature, save nature. Thank you. And over to you, Masters of Ceremony.
Thank you, Khadija. Now, I am sure we all enjoyed the speeches. Let's have a break and vote for the best speaker.
Yeah, thank you, Master of Ceremonies. Now we change the voting. We'll keep it at the end, so you can continue for evaluation.
Okay. Now let's move to the evaluation session where we will evaluate all the speakers. To evaluate our first speaker, Khadija Zahra, I call upon the evaluator Trikita Winay.
No. My evaluator is Noha.
Noha?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The first speaker is just we change, no? So,
okay.
Sunena.
So I call upon
Sunena.
Noha Sharif.
No. Sunena is Yusuf Bardoli.
Yes, sir. Am I okay? Can you hear me and can you see me?
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, before I start my evaluation, I would like to say that you did a great job. Your speech was stupendous. It was very impressive, and I would like everyone to clap for you, if you don't mind. Okay, let's start. First of all, I like how you turned on your camera. It was very respectful of you, so we can see how you did your speech, which was very good. And another thing that I liked is that you were standing. I love how respectful you were to stand up during the speech, and that just showed how respectful of a person you are. And I like your voice. It was very clear. It was very audible. It was very comforting. And you also made a good point with your speech. All your points were valid. They all made sense. So yeah, and I like how you changed your pitch during your speech as our mentor taught us during the speech. He taught us how to change our pitch. I liked how you used that into consideration during your speech. And I like how brave you are during your speech. I like how you stepped out of your comfort zone. I like how you decided to give it a shot, give it a try, and you did great with that. And I liked your grammar words. They were really good. I liked how you used the words. However, there are very few things that you could work on to make your speech even better. You pause during the speeches, which is fine, but a way to avoid this is to practice your speech more, try reading it more, or try to make it a bit more simpler. That could really help with the pauses. And another thing you could have used is hand gestures. You could have used body language, hand gestures, any of the above would have made your speech more attractive and interesting. And you could have added some humor to attract the audience more. Although, however, your speech was very good. I really liked it, and thank you.
Thank you, evaluator Yusuf. Now, to evaluate our speaker Noha Sharif, I call upon the evaluator Faiza Arif. Faiza Arif.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. And what a speech given by Nuha Shari. It was really beautiful. How you said the story, like how you went, how it was your first day of school and how you were so scared. And you also asked questions. Your speech also included proverbs, quotes, and also a little bit of humor. Now, because of some problem, you couldn't switch on your video, so I couldn't so I couldn't, you were not visible. That's okay. Also, you could have some voice modulation. You could pitch your voice or lower your voice. It would have been great. And other than that, your speech was really nice. I loved how you concluded your speech. I think you said a quote. I didn't hear it, so sorry. And then other than that, your speech was really nice. I really liked it. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Evaluator Faiza Arab. Sir, I have a question. Who will evaluate Ali Farouk? Because his evaluator is not
Aris.
here.
Aris.
Muhammad Aris?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's written in the agenda Muhammad Imamuddin. But
He's not here. That's why.
Okay. To evaluate our speaker Ali Farouk, I call upon the evaluator Muhammad Aris. Muhammad Aris.
Yes. Yes. So first of all, I would start with how he speak about his hobbies, and he said that his hobby is playing football, right? So football is a very good game, and which makes him fit and active, and some of his in the speech he took a lot of hitches. So I just want to say him that you have to improve for the hitches. You should not take most of the time hitches, and just stand up and say and give some gestures, so it will be more attractive to the audience. And that's all, I think. Thank you.
Thank you, evaluator Muhammad Aris. Now to evaluate our speaker Anshara Samin. Sir, is Khadija Anshara's evaluator?
Yeah, evaluator is Kritika.
Will be Anshara's evaluator.
Yes.
Okay. Now to evaluate our speaker Anshara Samin, I call upon the evaluator Rikita Winay. Rikita Winay.
Yeah. Good morning. Guys, please give a round of applause for Toastmaster Anshara Samin. Virtually also if possible. Okay. Congratulations on completing your second speech. Your topic, generation gap, is a very interesting topic. The quote, what you used, it is not generation gap, it is ideology gap, was very, very fabulous. Starting of your speech was fantastic, and the body exactly told about the generation gap. Like all speeches, we always have some scope of improvement. I have a few points that I feel might complement your strengths and make your speech better. You could have concluded in a better way. Your speech did not exactly have a conclusion. Since you did not switch on your camera, I exactly don't know about your eye contact or the hand gestures. I could not see you and evaluate you properly. But the next time, if it is possible when you're giving a speech, I hope you can switch on your camera. I hope you take these corrections positively. Thank you.
Thank you, Evaluator Rikita Winay. Now to evaluate our speaker, Khadija Zahra, I call upon the evaluator, Noha Sharif. Noha Sharif.
Yes, I really love the way Khadija presented her speech. It was really wonderful, and the hand gestures, it was all well done. And in- right? And the voice modulation was a bit low, and but the pitch was high, and so am I audible?
Yes,
Yeah, you
now,
are.
now,
Yes.
now you are. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry about that. The voice modulation was a bit low. I would really appreciate if you make it a bit high, but overall it was wonderful, and I really loved it. The way you presented your speech, your eye contact, everything was wonderful.
Are you done?
Yeah, she has done, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Evaluator Noha Sharif. Should we start the awards or keep it for last?
Last.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Now we go to a session which is very interesting. It's called the table topic. I call upon the table topic master, Zoha Astem, to take over.
Thank you, Master of Ceremonies. First, let me tell what is the purpose of table topics. The purpose of table topic session is to help members to think on their feet and speak on a given subject for between 1 and 2 minutes. It also allows speaking opportunities for those who are not programmed for other roles on agenda. Now, I have a game. Can you allow me to share my screen?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Okay. So here I have a random picker wheel and some chits, and the celebrities' name are written here. I will spin it and the celebrity name will be chosen, and I will pick the chit on which the chosen celebrity's name will written and ask the question. Are you all ready? Yes. Okay, so who would like to go first?
Can I?
Can I go next?
Zurafa?
I'll go third.
Okay, so I will spin. Okay.
What
So
should I?
Kim Hyung. Okay, let me pick the chit, and it's written, if you could go back in the time and change things, what would you change about the week that just passed? Sorry.
Okay. So 1 minute. Thank you, Table Topic Master Soha Aslam, for giving that wonderful question. So now, I could go back to a time, what time I would go? Of course, it would be the time when we could enjoy the school. Don't you all agree with me? Right? School, I miss school nowadays. Sitting online, not being able to contact with friends, like not able to interact with teachers and students, everyone. The naughtiness, the every single mischief things we do in that. During recess, running down to the ground. I miss those days. And I wish this pandemic gets over really quickly and we go back to that day where we enjoy with our friends. So at last, if I could get a time where I could go back is my school days. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.
Thank you, Zurafa. What a wonderful speech. Then who would go to next?
Can I go?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Cristiano Ronaldo came. Okay, it says, what is the most recent dream you remember having while sleeping?
The most recent dream I've had while sleeping. Well, I don't remember yesterday's dream, but I remember a dream that I had a week ago. So basically, I was sleeping in my house and nobody was home. I was home alone, but I didn't know it. So I woke up and I didn't know what was happening. I was like, where is everyone? Where is everyone? I cannot see you. And then I tried to call my parents, but they weren't answering my phone. And then the door was locked, so I realized I was locked in. I don't know why, but I was locked in for some reason. And then I heard a few noises, creaks, or running, or shadows. I saw shadows. I didn't know who it was, so I grabbed a frying pan and decided to see who it was. But for some reason, in my brilliant mind, I decided to check the closet and I was locked in for like an hour, or at least that's what I remember. So I was locked in and there were people running and screaming and I don't know who it was. And yeah, I was locked in. So I finally found a way to get out and then I heard whispers, like small whispers and running and creaks and noises. And then I went outside to check if anyone was there. And no one was there. And then I saw someone hiding behind my bathroom door. So then I opened it and I don't know why I saw this, but I saw a vampire. A vampire with the teeth, the pale skin, and everything. So then in my brilliant mind, I decided to try to attack it, but it ended up biting me for some reason. And then I decided to run away and I left the house and then I woke up from the nightmare. Thank you.
Okay.
Next, I'll go.
You so okay. It was a scary dream for you. Okay, next, Khadija. I will spin. Okay, Kylie Jenner. Are you ready, Khadija?
Yes.
Okay. The question is, what did you do last week that was memorable?
Thank you, TV Topic Master. What was the memorable thing which I did last week? Every day is a memorable day for me, but last week was more memorable because on Friday we went to a beach known as Asri Beach. Like after 2 years, and it was one of my memorable memory because there was so much of water and we were enjoying swimming and many more stuff. We were playing and having fun, and after that we went for eating. And yes, so my most memorable thing is when I went to the beach and enjoyed a lot. Thank you. Over to you, Master. TV Master.
Thank you, Khadija. Okay, who would like to go next? Okay, Ahmed Faruqi. Okay. Okay, Selena Gomez. The question is, what is the best advice you have ever received?
Okay. Toastmasters and my fellow youth leaders, a very good morning to one and all. What is the best advice that I have ever received? So, okay. Recently, I have visited India in my hometown, Hyderabad, and I was planning to leave there and go to my paternal grandparents' house from my maternal ones. So we were walking in the house and there was just a suitcase lying there. I just walked past it. I just walked over it. But my grandmother noticed it and called me and said, "You have seen that suitcase lying there for 10 minutes. I said, "Yes, I have seen it. But for 10 minutes, you are stepping over it and not doing anything about it." I said, "Yes, what should I do about it?" I said, "There is a hadith in Islam telling that whenever there is an obstacle on a path, you have to remove it before someone gets hurt." I said, "Yes, I know about that." "Then why didn't you remove it?" So yes, the hadith is the best advice in Islam. You always have sawab and you will get a lot of advice when you follow hadith and sunnah. So I just went and removed it, and yeah, that's it. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Ahmad Faruqi. Now, Anshara Samin would like to go next. So, no need to spin the wheel because one name only left. The question is, what is something you have always wanted since you were a kid?
Sorry, can you repeat it, please?
Yes. What is something you have always wanted since you were a kid?
All right. Thank you, Table Topic Master, for giving this topic to me and bringing in enlightening the nostalgia in me. There was a lot of things that I always wanted since the childhood. I have a craze for cats. Like, I really love them. Aren't they just so cute? Like cute little felines, roaming around the house, going, sitting on your lap. I just loved it. But my mom, she is not allergic to, don't hate it, but just don't like animals in the house. And my grandmother, on top of that, she hates them. She just don't want anyone in the house apart from the humans, of course. So I could never had it. But last few months back, I got my braces and it was very, very, very painful. So my dad, out of pity and out of, to give me some consolence, he bought me two cute little kittens. They were twins. And that was like the happiest day of my life. I always was with them, like roaming around. They would sleep with me. It was like a dream come true from my childhood. And unfortunately, I have two little small kids in my house, so they didn't like it. Like they got allergy from that, and since then we just had it for 1 month, and we have it no more. Like I had to give it to my friends. So here I am with a dream, which I got it. I mean, like it got fulfilled, but I still want them. Anyways, thank you.
You're welcome. It was amazing, and my mom is also like that. Okay, thank you for giving this opportunity to me. Back to Toastmaster of the Day, Aisha.
Thank you for the wonderful session, Soha. Now, I call upon the Hark Master David M. Samuel to take this forward. David M. Samuel.
Thank you, MC. Now, I hope all of you listen to the speeches. Actually, I have only written about the icebreaker and the other speeches. So the first question is, what can save lives and what can destroy lives? Anyone?
Anshara?
No, actually, yeah, you can answer the question. What can save lives and what can destroy lives?
Is it Anshara?
No. Actually, you have to say it. It's the answer. It's not a speaker.
Oh.
You have to say the answer, not the speaker.
Smartphone.
You're close. So word for it.
Technology?
Yes, technology. The next question is, which speaker has an interest to travel the world and become a cybersecurity?
Ali Qadir. Ali Qadir.
Yes.
Ali Qadir.
Okay. Yes, it's correct. The next question is.
Okay, you have to raise the question, then you allow him. Now, who have sent before the answer?
Ali, me, Khadija. Ali
Khadija.
Qadir is there.
Okay,
Khadija said it.
Yes. The next question is, who said, people will throw stones at you, don't throw them back, collect them all, and build up an empire?
Can I?
No, yeah.
Zurafa
Zurafa raised
Zurafa.
first.
Zurafa.
Zurafa or Yusuf?
Zurafa. What's the answer?
It was Nuha.
Yes, it's correct. Next question. What is the meaning of Nuha? Anyone can raise their hands. Okay, Yusuf.
Nuha means intelligent.
Yes, that's correct. Next question is, actually, it is from Anshara's speech. I don't think it's very relevant, so I think I'll have to skip it. Anyway, the next question is, the moon teaches us to do what?
Me, Khadija.
No, wait. The moon teaches us to do what, though it is hidden in the clouds?
Is it a question we have to answer or?
Yes, it's a question.
Okay.
You have to answer.
The moon teaches us to shine.
Yes. In time of?
In the time of darkness, I guess.
Yes, that's the correct answer. Yes, that's all the questions.
Okay, thank you. Who was that last one? Ansara?
Yes, Ansara.
Okay, great.
Thank you, David. We enjoyed this session. Sir, should I go to the general evaluator or in the vote?
No, evaluation is still pending.
Yeah, general evaluator, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Khadija will evaluate?
No, not me. Sangeeta, no.
Okay. So now I call upon the general evaluator to give her report, Faiza Thakur. Faiza Thakur.
No, now Sangeeta Bhattacharya.
Sorry?
Sangeeta Bhattacharya.
Okay.
Toastmaster Sangeeta.
Toastmaster Sangeeta.
She is here? If it is not there, then I will.
Yes, I'm there, Vikar. Thank you so much. I've been waiting because, anyways, thank you so much, Youth Leader Aisha. So quickly before I start my evaluation, let me call upon the timer's report. Toastmaster Youth Leader Abdiali, could we have the timer report?
Yes, ma'am. First, I would like to start with the speakers. So the first speaker, Sunena, we have her timing 3 minutes, 22 seconds, 56 milliseconds. So yes, she qualified. Then we have Nuha, that is 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Yes, she qualifies. Then Khatija, 3 minutes, 48 seconds. Yes, she is qualified. Ali Farooq, 2 minutes, 25 seconds, and he's not qualified. Anshara Samin, 3 minutes, 2 seconds. Yes, she's qualified.
Okay. And about the
evaluators. Yeah.
Yes.
Now, Kritika Vinay, she was 1 minute, 05 seconds, and she's not qualified. Yusuf Bardoli, 1 minute, 53 seconds, and yet he's not qualified. Zara Muniz, no, wait. We didn't have Zara Muniz, right?
Yeah, she wasn't here.
There was Nuha.
Nuha, okay. So Nuha was 1 minute 4 seconds and she's not qualified. Muhammad Aris, 45 seconds, not qualified. And Faiza Arif, 54 seconds, not qualified.
All right.
Then we have the table topics. So the first table topic, we had Zurafa Muhammad. She took 54 seconds and she's not qualified. Then we have Yusuf, who took 1 minute 48 seconds and he is qualified. Then we have Khatija with 48 seconds and she is not qualified. Then we have Ahmad Faruqi, 1 minute 38 seconds and he is qualified. Then the last we had Anshara, and that is 1 minute 34 seconds and she is qualified. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Youth Leader Abdiali. That was a fantastic report. The times taken. Now let's call upon our grammarian for her report.
Yes. So everyone had a good usage of words and no one had bad usage, but Ali Qadir, he just used 6 times are, said are, and no one used the word of the day. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you, Zurafa. And now I will give you my report of the whole session. It started off with a lot of energy from the Sergeant at Arms. The president gave her a beautiful president's speech. Observations were all overall very good. Lot of development has come up through this program. I can see very confident speakers. You have the session on voice, has really helped. I can see all of you implementing as well right after the workshop. There are certain areas that I'd like to make some pointers. That is what I realize is, not qualified. That is because you all are not talking when you're having the time. So you can see the timer's card is reflecting. So make it a point that you pin the timer so that you can see the timer is still not shown you the green card. Okay, so keep talking till you see the green card. Keep talking till you see the amber card. And then when you see the amber card, wrap up your sentences, your speech, whatever you want to do before once the red card flashes, you can just wrap it up. So you have time, don't worry. Speak, try to extend your speech, be it evaluation, be it table topics. All right. Another thing that I'd like to point out, which I did last time as well, is that once you are done with your evaluation or your speech, hand it over to the Master of Ceremonies. That way she knows that you are done. Okay, that's an indication that it is done. So you're handing over the mic or to the Master of Ceremony. Apart from that, the evaluations that were done were very well done. They were positive and giving constructive feedback. Very polite and kind. Modulated voice modulation was very nice and polite. The Hawk Master did an excellent job by listening to each speaker. I think his listening skills have really increased. It's something that we all need to do, increase our listening skills. I think I've talked about everybody. The table topic master has done an excellent innovative topics. They really excited everybody to speak on their toes and think right away. So overall, it was an excellent meeting and I wish you all the best, and over to you, Master of Ceremony, Anshara, right?
Aisha Ali.
Aisha. Over to you, Aisha.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Sangeeta. And now let's have a break and vote for the best speaker.
Okay, so This one you can pass to the president. We conclude the meeting because other B or AYLP also they have not done their voting. So you can pass the control to the president, or you can give the vote of thanks and pass to the president.
So with this, my role ends, and
yes,
I was the MC for today's meeting. It's a big pleasure for me. I enjoyed a lot, and now I give the control back to the president, Khadija.
Thank you, Youth Leader Aisha. You have done a great job. For me, being a president of continuous 3 sessions was a great experience. I really loved the sessions which had debate, table topics, and many more. I have become a better leader, and this is my final session becoming a president. So I, Khadija Zara, the president, adjourns this final meeting. Thank you. And over to you, the chief coordinator, Muhammad sir. Toastmaster Muhammad.
Okay, thank you, all youth leaders. You have done fabulous job, and you are doing great things. And our next session is going to be start. Before that, now I request our Toastmaster Tawfiq to launch the poll, and he will make a request not to vote.
Toastmaster Vicar, can you just see your chat screen, chat window, and please reply me on that. And meanwhile, you can, while I'm making the polls, please go ahead and explain what will be the role which is on the final session, session number 8, because that's very important. Everybody is looking forward to the grand finale. So while I prepare the poll, you can just share me on the chat with the details, and you can prepare them for the grand finale. What's to be coming up? Everybody's excited.
Yeah, I already shared with you the speakers, evaluators, and table topic and Hark Master in the chat. So
I need with the qualifications, please, because let's do it who deserves the most. And
yeah, okay. Already, as per the report, is mentioned. You give for the best. We will give them who is the second least. We will give that winner. Like example, table topics: Yusuf Bardoli, Ahmad Faruqi, and Sara Samin. They are qualified. Zurafa and Khatija was not qualified. Even if they will get the vote, we will go for the least one.
Thank you.
Okay, and with that, youth leaders, now 8th session is your finale. So we encouraging each and everyone like who got as a best speaker, best evaluator, best table topics, best hark master, best master of ceremonies. These are the players who are showing the final performance. In the final performance, we are inviting from outside guests, and you can invite also your parents, your family, your friends to see how you have learned from session 1 to session 8. That is your final. And one more thing to be clear, speeches, you need to give, the Toastmasters judges coming from outside, not from within the club. And there is no role you can vote through Zoom. They will do the evaluation based on what is the best. Normally, the Toastmasters evaluation is happening in that way. First, they will see your opening, they will see your body and the conclusion. So opening, like you have to say good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome message. Those who are introducing, like Master of Ceremony is introducing, you have to say, thank you, Master of Ceremonies. You start your speech. Then body of your speech, which is the content of what you are trying to convey. And conclusion, at the end, you have to give your message, what is in your speech, to take away by the others. Like you may see the speeches, workshop speeches from session 1 to session 7. Everyone, they open their meetings and they are giving body of the content. At the end, they are giving you takeaway message, which is at the end concluding. Similarly, you need to do with your speeches. The speeches, we have 3 to 4 minutes. 3 to 4 minutes means you need to minimum qualify for the speeches is 3 minutes and 4 minute maximum. You should not go more than 4 minutes. Otherwise, you will also disqualify. You will get grace period for 30 seconds. But when you are not limiting to the 3 minutes, you totally disqualify. So this is your show because people are coming from outside. I encourage all speakers, all evaluators, all table topics, all master of ceremonies, prepare from now for the next session. This is the show. You are showing your skills to the outside. They will appreciate you. So don't be shy if you are, don't come in the last minute, like what shall I do? How I need to prepare? World champion speakers, well, they are delivering their speech. What they do? They prepare for a year, whole year, not only just coming for a 1 day before, 2 days before I prepared my speech, I am ready. Not like that. Similarly, I send the message in the group and ask for the speaker. I see some of the passionate and enthusiastic speakers, they are coming forward. They want to deliver their speech. That means it's showing you are ready to speak anytime. I really appreciate for that effort doing by all the speakers, all the youth leaders. And you have to also ready for the role players, especially as I told you, we don't want anyone to lead your show. We want you to lead the show, like we want master of ceremonies, we want timer, we want surgeon at arms, and speakers, evaluator, table topics. So table topic, speaker, evaluator, we are criteria, what we are selecting, those who you as a you leaders, while you are voted as a best speaker, best evaluator, and that person or that youth leaders, we are giving an opportunity, show their skill at the end. Like those who are best speaker in table topic, best speech in debate, that speaker we are giving an opportunity to speak. If you really feel like you want to be performed in the finale, so you can come forward and approach us and show your skills and show your talent. We will add you, and we don't want you to discourage, but each and everyone over here, like we have around estimated, except our mentors or coordinators, like 4 of them, if you make minus 32 is 28. So 28 means like I am looking 10 speakers, 10 evaluators, 10 table topics participants. So total 30. So speaker, evaluator, table topic can be dual because they have done their job as good in the speech, good in the evaluation, good in table topics. All 3 can be in the 3 at once, but it cannot be master of ceremony. While you're speaking means you should only focusing only speaking. You cannot be a master of ceremony. We are giving master of ceremonies to only those who have not in the speaking, evaluation, and table topics. We will nominate all of them and be ready. This is your show, and we want you to get appreciate from outside this youth leadership program. And our other chief coordinator, he mentioned the polls is ready. And before that, there is a chief judge, Toastmaster Amanda Rabot. She did not come today due to her work commitment. She will be coming by tomorrow to giving you the brief, what they are focusing on your speeches in terms of international speech, in terms of evaluation, in terms of table topics, and you focus on that term. So tomorrow evening by 7, or maybe we'll check with her how it should be. So with that, now our chief coordinator, polls are ready. So you can vote for the
AYLP only. AYLP only.
Oh, AYLP, please vote for the best. Not to the person. See who have speech good and you feel like they are good. That way you have to be made. Okay, launch the poll, please.
AYLP has been launched. Please, AYLP only. BYLP, please refrain from voting. Only AYLP.
I can't submit the AYLP polling.
No, you should not do.
Only AYLP. Okay, we'll close it now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Stop. Okay, Toastmaster Vikar, can you see it? You're muted.
Yes, I can see it. Shall we launch or we will wait for BYLP?
No, you don't launch it. You just
Say
announce.
Okay, announce the result. Okay, the best speaker. Who is the best speaker? AYLP.
Everyone did a great job.
Everyone did good. I don't really know.
Okay, so who is that? Okay, so I will not take much time. The winner for best speaker is Khatija Zara. Congratulations.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, the best evaluator, AYLP. Who is that?
Moha.
Okay, who is that? Who is that? Okay, will not take much time. We are already spent a lot of time. The best evaluator is Yusuf Bardoli. Congratulations, Yusuf.
Yay, thank you everyone.
Okay, best table topic speaker, AYLP. Oh, it was very
Zurafa.
close contest.
Zurafa.
It was very close contest, and winner is none other than our special LOL Ahmed Farouqi. Table topic. He is an amazing person. Okay, the best. Congratulations, Ahmed Farouqi. And now the best hark master. Who is that?
No idea.
No idea? Again, there was a close contest between Khatija, Zurafa, Ansara, and winner is again our special LOL, Ahmed Farouqi, hark master. Congratulations.
Again.
Okay, now the best role player.
RMC, Aisha.
Wow. This time the result has changed and it was very close contest between Aisha Ali, David, and there was a tie between Aisha Ali and winner is Abdali Baroda Wala. This is our change this time.
But timer.
Yeah. Okay. This time has changed. Okay, congratulations, all of you.
Can't believe, sir.
You can't believe? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Even sir, I couldn't believe that speech was on the spot. And
Yeah, it's great. But Aishali, don't disappoint. You will be the master of ceremonies for our finale. Don't worry. You are the winner as well. Okay, now
Jump on to BYLP very quickly. Will not take much time.
only BYLP, please.
BYLP only.
BYLP.
Only BYLP. Only BYLP. I'm waiting BYLP.
Not voting, vote, BYLP. No one is here? BYLP. We can see only-
Sir, voted.
Voted, but others, they are not voted.
Voted quickly.
Voted, sir. Voted, sir.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5. 1. Come on, you know the people.
Okay.
Performed, not performed, 0.5. 0.25. Come on, come on, come on. Because it's a very close call. Your one vote can make a difference. Okay, Toastmaster, Vikar, we stop it here?
Yes, stop.
Okay, done. You can share
Thank
the
you.
result, please.
Okay, now who is the best speaker? BYLP.
Aisha.
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 Oh,
Aisha. Aisha.
Oh my God.
You have to check,
Evaluator.
Toastmaster Vikar, you have to check qualified or not qualified. It's not
Okay.
based on popularity any longer.
Ah.
Timing is also very important criteria.
Okay, now what was the timing for speakers? All are qualified?
NQ means not qualified. So I would love to give it to Aisha, but timing is also very important.
Joel.
Yeah, okay. So now the best speaker, as our other coordinator has mentioned, so qualified is Joel Joy. Congratulations, Joel. You by luckily you got it because of other they not qualified, but they are the winner as per the vote. Congratulations, Joel.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so now best evaluator. Best
Don't know.
evaluator, huh?
Don't know.
Oh, who is saying don't know? He is the winner. Ayan is the winner for best evaluator because other I can see they are not qualified.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, the best table topic speaker.
Any guesses? Any guesses?
Muhammad Atisas.
Sir, who's the winner?
It can be Aisha or.
Oh my goodness! Oh, there is a there is a tie between 3 persons. For us, it's very difficult now. So these three will be in the contest. Okay, so who is the three? Number one, none other than Ayan is the best table topic speaker.
Thank you.
And another one, Muhammad Etizaz. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And one more also we have, which she was not qualified as a speaker, now as a qualified as a best table topics, Aisha Hanif. Congratulations to all of you. Now, the best
See?
best hark master. Who is the best hark master? Oh, what's happening here? There is a getting tie. So guesses BYLP. Who is the winner? Hark master.
Ayan.
Oh, Ayan. No.
Ayan.
This time the best hark master is youth
No, sir,
leader,
it's not me. It's not me.
youth leader Amatullah. Congratulations, Amat, for a best hark master. And there is another winner, and that will go
Is it
to
tie?
yeah. There is a tie here. Best hark master. So it was tough competition. None other than our special head of magazine, newsletter, video publishing, youth leader Muhammad Fawaz.
Yay!
Congratulations. Okay, best role player.
So actually, our MC was not present today, so I took up the MC role suddenly. I had to
Impromptu MC.
impromptu MC.
Okay, so result is very clear, and that will go to youth leader Ayan. Congratulations, all of you, and in front of us.
Thank you.
You are
Thank
all
you.
our winner, and all you perform very well. You are trying to improve and coming forward. That's awesome. It's a great confidence in you. And now tomorrow 7 p.m. Like who is the best table topic speaker, evaluator. Even I encourage for Master of Ceremonies, everyone to join. Tomorrow we will give you who will be the Master of Ceremony, who will be the timer, and who will be the surgery terms. All the roles tomorrow we are giving, and please come and join. And it's very important session because Chief Judge, Toastmaster Amanda Robot is coming and giving you the brief, and what as a judge or as a chief judge, they will focusing on you based on your opening, body, conclusion, and your speeches. And to be honest, and you have to be not to come out of the box topics, especially in the table topics, especially in the international speeches. You should be write your own speeches by you, not copy from the internet, because these judges are very special. If you copy from outside the internet, they know your content you have not done by your own. We see here some of the speakers, they are making their articles, their speeches, copying from the internet. We don't want you, we want you, because you see the theme is created
We should
by
use our mind.
yeah, unleash leaders in you. We want to see leadership in you. We don't want you have to copy from somewhere else. Like your age, I am taking as an example from 12 to 18. These are the age we are conducting the program. From your last, from 1 year till your age, wherever you are, maybe you have lots of instances, maybe your personal life, with your family, with your friend, with your school, with your tuition, with any of your family which you hear, that kind of story you bring it up. Your story should have informative, story should have some kind of a humor. People have to laugh, not to only listen for you and not getting anything. And at the last, you should have some message for others. Those who are listening, they should have a message which is takeaway. Like most of the, I really like it, Ahmad Faruqi, he mentioned his personal story about his grandmother, and he mentioned how they are going with maternal grandmother to the paternal. So this is the story. Directly remember. But if you are bringing from outside, it not remember. So that you have to be ensure for your speeches in the contest. Yes, there is a 2 hand has raised. Yes, Zayed Mullah.
Sir, tomorrow is there any class?
Not class, it's a briefing, and you will be maybe master of ceremony or a timer, or you will be, you are you there any of the, you are best evaluator or best table topic somewhere?
No,
Zayed
sir.
Mullah? Huh?
No, sir.
Sir, I wanted to ask something.
Yes.
You said that for Hark Master Evaluator, 3 people came into finale contest, right? You said
Yes.
that time.
Yes.
So they can't give the speech, right? If they're coming into this.
No. They can give speeches.
They can give, right?
They can be in the best speaker speech, because I have AYLP, some of the participants, they are best speaker, best evaluator, best table topic. So these are, they will be contest in 3, not only 1. So this is, if you are there as a best speaker, best evaluator, that means you are contesting in 3 places. Okay, clear?
Sir, who got no like best evaluator or speaker will not be selected for the last session?
Yes, for them we are giving as a timer, surgery terms, and master of ceremonies. Like I really like it, Aisha Ali, and she is doing exactly what we need. You need to practice, not come on the 1 day, 2 days before. I'm telling you, you have to practice from today till the next session. So don't be like I am busy, I am not doing this one. No. So you have to prepare from today. Tomorrow, once we are announcing all the names, as already know the speaker, evaluator, and best table topic, already those who already know, so they can start preparation from now. And tomorrow you join, we will give you the briefing how to checked by the judges and the evaluator. Yes.
Sir?
Yes,
Sir,
Sayan.
it's the same time tomorrow's class.
No. Evening. Tomorrow, 7 p.m.
Okay, sir. If we don't want to take a role, if you're doing 3 roles, you're saying for me, if you're doing 3 roles, we don't want to take 2 or 1 role.
Okay, then we will give to the next
Okay.
willing participant. We will give that one. That's a good way. If you want to withdraw, you can.
Yeah,
withdraw.
I'll withdraw. It's
So then
better
I will
for
do
everyone.
Huh?
Sir, I will
It's
do that.
better that everyone gets a chance.
Yes, exactly. Everyone will get a chance. We will take all of them to be on board. And this is your show. And again, I'm repeating, from guests from outside, your family, your friends, everyone we are inviting. So they will be part of this meeting. So be prepared not to be like impromptu. Yes. Still you have doubts, Zayed?
No, sir.
Okay, so you can lower the hand. Yes, Khatija.
So, like one person has one award, okay? So they can